I think we live in a very much in what we call our ordinary world, where getting access to a bank or access to a mailing address, a phone, is very simple. When you go into the extraordinary world of a remote and regional client, those things become far more difficult.
On the back of the Royal Commission and changes to our banking code of practice, we've been building and developing a team for remote and Indigenous customers to call up.
Whereabouts you calling from today?
Annabella.
Annabella, I have IT violence. Or? Talia.
I think she realised that I had an understanding of where she was. And from there I used a little bit of language back to her, always yes, we is no, and things like that.
The Indigenous Connection team has been set up to assist remote Indigenous and community customers who up until now have probably had some challenges getting in touch with the bank and getting access to their basic banking products. We've got a target to speak with 20,000 unique customers over the next 3 years and assist them with financial health checks, talking to them and educating them around their banking. At the moment we're at about 7,000 customers.
Is there anything else I can help with today, Mona? Okay, bye-bye Mona. Mona, she was in the Papanya community. She got blocked. It can be quite devastating. With the regular ID and regular teams, we tell them you have to go to a branch to get it unblocked. And since Mona was a 74-year-old, for us to be able to unblock her and save her from going into a branch where she might not be able to, it's pretty good.
We've had experiences in remote communities where individuals are telling us that they haven't been able to go shopping for food for 2 weeks. The simple thing of getting your card reissued, a PIN reissued, is critical.
With COVID, a lot of communities were locked down or people weren't able to travel into those communities. So we were a step ahead of the game there in terms of already trying to engage customers over the phone. We've also developed some different processes around identification and how we might get different items out to the customers in a more timely manner.
Welcome to Westpac Indigenous Connect. How can I help you today? When I tell my customers that I'm also Aboriginal, they connect with me really well. They share their stories with me, their language. They love it when we learn their language and say it back to them. They get so surprised.
And those calls are done right here in South Australia. The great news is that as of today, Westpac Group have just employed their 5,000th employee here in South Australia, and they've massively increased that over the last 16 months.
In terms of diversity in the workforce, we have everything from a specialist Indigenous call centre to bankers who have come back, but then we've also picked up people from other industries.
So a team that started out with 6 staff is now 14 and continuing to grow. More staff with diverse cultural backgrounds really means that we can service more customers across Australia when they need us.